We now take you to the University of Jerusalem admission. Year.
Like, now I've been so you can't see, right?
Jesus Christ. I'll get down there.
Yeah.
Your interviewer is ready to meet you.
I'm Jesus Christ.
Shlomo Cohen. Nice to meet you. Wow. So it says here that you're from Nazareth. Is this your first time?
Oh, well, yes. I was born in Bethlehem, but grew up in Nazareth. Yes, my first time here. Incredible, absolutely heavenly. But I have to say, why all the Roman soldiers? So many more than in Nazareth. Makes me a little uncomfortable. Was also surprised to see the hundreds of lepers and crippled people begging on the side of the road coming into town. Lots of blind too, so sad. I wish there was a cure for all these poor souls.
You're very tall, Jesus. Do you plan on talking to the basketball coach while you're here on campus? You could be a real superstar.
Jesus Christ, superstar. Why, I'm not very interested in sports. Too competitive. I prefer more peaceful endeavors.
So exactly what kind of extracurricular activities are you interested in?
Why, I do a lot of swimming. Our school swim coach says I'm a natural. I hardly even touch the water. But like I said, I don't like to compete. When I'm not studying, I also work part-time for a local winemaker. I really love it. There's something so satisfying about turning water into wine.
Wow. So what do you think your biggest challenge has been, to overcome?
Well, I think that would have been growing up as an only child of a virgin mother. Although that virgin thing is still up for debate. I mean, my mother spent a lot of time in the public hot tub.
I can't move the camera.
I don't even remember meeting my father. I mean,
Yeah.
my mother says that after the conception, he was gone in a flash. Haven't heard from him since. I mean, but I have faith he will reappear.
So, with no father around, who have been your most important mentors?
I would have to say, the three wise men. Yes. They've been there since the beginning. They have guided me like the brightest star in the sky.
So, you write here that your baptism was one of the biggest milestones in your life. But I thought it was quite unusual for a Jew to be baptized.
Yeah, I mean, true. Most Jews aren't baptized, but Uncle John the Baptist was adamant about it. And as my mother Mary didn't really care either way. She went along with it. I mean, she was probably glad to get out of the house and have a damn enjoyment of it. In the end, I have been told it wasn't a great day for sunbathing, but, it was very cloudy. Aside from the brief period of bright light.
So, what do you hope to study at U of Jeru?
I love public speaking, philosophy, maybe politics or something. And religion has always interested me. I love the story of Moses, the Jews from Exodus from Egypt, and even the parting of the Red Sea. But for me, it's credibility when Moses comes down from the mountaintop with the tablets saying he spoke with God. Come on now. Bright rays of light, a voice in the sky, God speaking to him, and those tablets, where did they even come from? No way he could have carved those so quickly. Hide me until that part. Anyway, I'm pretty good with my hands. If none of that works out, I could always be a carpenter.
So let me ask you,
Well, I would have to say the Old Testament, but if it were up to me, I would definitely make some changes. It definitely needs an update.
And what kind of animal would you be if you could be any animal?
That's a very good question, Shlomo.
Shlomo.
I admire the work ethic of the camel. Having spent a lot of time with sheep, I know they are one of the kindest animals, and cats are very smart too. I'm not sure what animal I would be, but I'm certain what animal I wouldn't be. A snake. They give me the creeps.
Well, those are all the questions I have for you, Jesus. Is there anything that you would like to ask?
Well, yes, actually. I was wondering what the tuition for the next school year is.
Well, I think we decided on 30 pieces of silver.
Okay, that seems fair. And how about the school calendar?
Well, we start at the beginning of September, and we go right through, until March, when we have spring break. The last day of school is usually in early May. We're considering resurrecting an old week-long tradition in April, which would then push back the last day of school until May.
Wow! Straight from September to March. That's a long stretch. No Christmas break?
Christmas?
Yes, I guess that. Yes.
Well, Jesus, your GPA is very high. But to be honest with you, your SAT scores are only average. You should really think about talking to Coach Elijah about playing basketball. I know it would strengthen your application greatly.
I'll think about it, but I have to confess, I have as much of a chance making the basketball team as I have bringing back the dead.
Your choice, Jesus. Just a suggestion.
Well, I appreciate it, Shlomo. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. It was a pleasure.
It was my pleasure. But before you leave Jerusalem, you should really take a tour around. There's a great view from the mount. And also make sure you have supper before you leave. So many great restaurants. The food is so good, it will feel like your last.
Well, thanks for the recommendation. I have faith I will see you again, one way or another.
I do have one more question.
Yeah.
I've never seen these shoes before. Where did you get those?
Oh yeah, I made them myself.
Good to meet you.
Yeah! All right.
It would take a miracle for this kid to be accepted.
Is there Joseph Smith in the room?
Oh, man, that's so good. Oh.
Jesus was indeed rejected from the University of Jerusalem and instead went to Jerusalem State. Quickly fell in with a very political active crowd. Peter, John, Bartholomew, Thomas, James, Philip, Matthew, Mark, Jude, Simon, Andrew, and his best friend, Judas. They all dropped out of school after 2 semesters, and following a failed effort at developing an Old Testament app, started a new religion. Despite it not working out very well for Jesus, they really nailed it.